Hello YouTube and welcome to Bub's Comics. Today we're going to get into a comic haul with that includes first off an AOK from a great community member, and then also stay tuned to the end. We're going to show off a key book I'm real proud to own and happy to have picked up on the cheap. So all right, sit back, relax, let's talk comics. All right. Well, first off, we have a book, great community member, Rob Boswell. If you guys don't know Rob Boswell, he does have a channel. He's not as active on it as he used to be because he's a working man, and here in Bub's big world of comics, we like working man. It's okay. It's all good. So we know we got to take care of business first at home, and then YouTube is like third, you know, for most people. So, all right. So here is the book that we picked up from him. Super pleased to get him. So let's make me small and get to the haul. Yo! All right, that was fairly smooth. All right, so first up, this book. I've been after this book for a long time. You guys know I'm a big Greg Land fan, and I would like to have all of the main Greg Land key covers and books, if you will. This is high on the list. We got Birds of Prey #8, and Rob really didn't have to do this. But I suppose he got this in a mystery box, so he picks up a lot of mystery boxes, and he actually had a really good box come in. And I know I'm a little hard on mystery boxes in this channel sometimes, but I have to say that I forget exactly where he picked it up, but go check out his I think it was on Instagram, so check that out. And he picked up a great mystery box, and it was filled with lots of pretty decent books, and so this was one of them. And I just happened to comment on there, still need that one, because I was after a decent copy, and I made a joke and I said, if you ever want half the value for it, I'll pay that, and you can give me the book. So but he went ahead and sent it to me anyway. He's a real nice fella. So there you go. Now, is this book really a key? I don't know how it attains key status, but it gets there because it's look at that. Barbara Gordon and Nightwing, and I think it's like they kiss, or there's a romantic story to it. It's just a fantastic cover too, and I definitely wanted it. It's high on the Greg Land key book, if you will, list. So and this book usually goes for, like, I was trying to find a decent copy around 50 to maybe 60 bucks, but it seemed like most of the decent copies were anywhere from 75 to 100 bucks, and I just didn't want to spend that for a book that was only basically an artist, classic cover by an artist kind of thing. Now it does have some key value in that there's a kiss there, but I don't know how much legs kisses keys like that really have. So look at that. Fantastic. Great stuff. I am a Nightwing fan. I do love that outfit of Nightwing. And of course, Barbara Gordon post shot in the back kind of stuff right there. So there you go. Thank you, Rob. It's a very awesome gift. You didn't have to do that, but I thank you for doing that. And if anybody else, if you too want to be just like Rob Boswell and constantly send stuff to good people like me and get very little in return, go ahead and send me something. So there you go. All right. Yeah, I know I get people pick on me because I don't send out a lot of AOKs and stuff, but I do on occasion, but I don't really do very much. So yeah, I keep most of my books, or I sell them to shops or conventions and stuff. But anyway, all right, thank you, Rob. It's very awesome, very cool. You didn't have to do that, and I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into a couple of pre-orders. We had 007 #5. I just picked this one up because I thought it was a decent cover, and I thought that, and I haven't read this run yet. This is the newest run that they were in. I hadn't read it yet, but I thought it was a pretty cool cover. I like the black and white with a splash of red. Love the car there. Just everything about it's pretty cool, and I tend to prefer James Bond when they put the scar on him, and I think he does have the scar there. So there you go. So James Bond 007 #5. I did thumb through it, and the art looks atrocious, and I'm not they were really good. The James Bond series from Dynamite was really good when it first started out. The first like 4 or 5 series that they put out were fantastic, and the quality has really gone down since then, and the interior on this is just pretty freaking rough. So there you go. All right, next up we have Adam Hughes makes an appearance with Scarlet Witch #1, classic homage variant edition, but that is pretty cool. Scarlet Witch is looking mighty fine there. Kind of a big mouth, but the green eyes make up for it. Look at that. Got her hair flowing out. That's pretty good. The witch is back. Darker than Scarlet. You got Ant-Man and the Wasp holding on for dear life. Wonder Man. Iron Man. Scarlet Witch. For 10 points, put the whatever the comic this is homaging to down below. There you go. Very cool. I like Adam Hughes, and that one did not disappoint. There was another book I'm not even going to show off in this haul. It was a Venom book, and it was absolutely hideous. And I don't know what Adam Hughes was thinking doing. It's just terrible, or at least it's not for me. It's for someone else. Trying to be more diplomatic in my artistic reviews. But you know, that's where it's at. All right, let's get back into the back issue bins where we like to hang. And next up, we got Animaniacs, number whatever you say, number 10. Animaniacs number 10 with special gratuitous pinup cover. Hello, nurse. Boys, all instincts, no intellects, says Dot. Check that out. Very cool. I just thought it was a cool pinup cover. I don't remember who showed this off. I saw it somewhere, maybe for sale, or somebody picked it up, and I rushed out and put it on my want list, and one finally came available. And here it is, and I was totally digging it. I really, really love it. I think it's cool. I watched Animaniacs when I was younger and enjoyed it. I don't know how well it holds up today, but I did enjoy it as a youth. So there you go. Nice pinup cover for Animaniacs, and I like having things like that in my, last video I showed some gargoyles, and I've got a pretty good run. Well, I've got the entire run of Batman the Animated Series. So I like having stuff like that from my childhood to remember. I got Thundercats and some G.I. Joe and stuff like that. So I enjoy that. So Animaniacs makes the cut when you do a cover like that. Thanks so much, Mr. Spielberg. All right, up next. This one. I can't believe I got a copy because I've been after this book forever, it feels like. So Men of Mystery number 41. This is from AC Comics, and this is, I'm gonna butcher his name this time until somebody can play me a soundbite of this poor man telling me his own name. But it's Bill, it's Meugniot. I don't know what language that is, but Mignot. I don't know. I can't do it. I hate it. I hate it for the guy, but he's a fantastic artist. I love his work, and this one is no exception. And this is, of course, Bullet Man and Bullet Girl, and he took some definite artistic liberties with Bullet Girl's design, but we're not mad about it. Look at that. Nice little bondage. Remember, we've got the 10th anniversary bondage cover showcase coming up, so be on the lookout for that. That'll be coming soon. And this book will make the cut on that one. Fantastic. You see bound by ropes there. And I can't really see if the legs have any binding. Probably so, though. And you can tell that she's in some sort of tube. So that gets another one. They got bondage cover. And I like people in tubes. I think it's kind of cool, test tubes and, science tubes and stuff like that. So this is actually the nose of, like, I don't know what that would be, like a bomber drone or something. So you can see there's another woman tied up in that one. And then there's another one. If you can see that. There's another woman tied up there. Very cool. And so it's got a lot going on here. Oh, there's a couple more. One up there. And there's one there. So it just keeps going. So it's pretty cool. Bullet Man's trying to save them all. Good luck. And we'll see how that goes. But awesome And the interior is filled with Golden Age sci-fi reprints, which is what I dig. So that book I've been after for a long time. It's a pretty thick book. It's a 52-page book. So, and it's a little bit smaller than a regular comic size, but it's thicker. So there you go. Digging that. That might be the pickup of the week if it weren't for this last book I'll show. But before that, we got one more. We got X-Men number 71, closing in on completing this reprint run of the X-Men and the strangest teens of all, X-Men, with our title is simply I, Lucifer, Nuff Said. Then why'd you have to say Nuff Said? All right, so there you go. There's old Professor X with still got his legs, featuring the untold story, which is not true because it was told earlier. The untold story of how Professor X lost the use of his legs. So there you go. The untold story. Nice bank heist there. I love to see old unfurry beast running in there. That look great. We're digging it. Obviously, there are some X-Men imposters here. You got Angel, Cyclops, Iceman, and Beast. And of course, there's Jean. So very cool stuff. And that is not Magneto, even though you may think it is, you know, from behind. The same color scheme, but not Magneto. But very cool stuff. There you go. All right, next up and last up, we have the big book of the haul, I suppose, at least monetarily. This book has eluded me. I cannot tell you how many times. Now, there was once a copy at a convention, and this thing was beat to heck. And the guy wanted like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks for it. And I almost bought it. And I just said, you know what? I just know I'll get a copy of that cheaper somewhere someday. I picked this book up for $8. And we have Batman number 237 with the first appearance of the Reaper. Night of the Reaper. Look at that. Nice Neil Adams cover here. Sorry, sometimes I get caught looking at them. I'm supposed to be showing them off, I know. But check this out. Look at Batman and his big grunt swing. Got the sickle going around. Look at that. Robin in his usual please don't hurt me pose. An extra special, a Batman solo story from the fabulous 40s. And a haunting Halloween novel, Night of the Reaper. So I think this definitely is going to qualify for a Halloween book someday. Batman number 237, of course, with Robin, the Teen Wonder. Check that out. Oh, it's gorgeous. $8. I stole it. I stole it, I tells you. Look at that. Ah, just digging it. Absolutely digging it. So there you go. That's my haul, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Try to keep it under 15 minutes so you can go about your day and enjoy your comics the way you like to enjoy them. But there you go. We got a little Batman, a little X-Men, little, oh man, Golden Age reprint awesomeness. That's just fantastic. A little Hello Nurse Animaniacs, some Adam Hughes, a Necessary Evil and some Bond stuff, but I like James Bond. Just that one wasn't any good. And a great AOK from the great Rob Boswell. So thank you all so much. And we'll catch you next time on Bub's Comics. And remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.